Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope all is well. This video, we're going to talk to you guys about 3 things that you must do to receive your full breakthrough, okay, of semen retention in a period of time. So if you are a man and you've been inside the rut 6+ months of trying your best to go, and it seems that you're going 60 days and going backwards, 30 days going backwards, and you're just in this bubble, right? You're wondering, how come I'm not going the extra mile, 2 years, a year mark? Well, I want you to stay tuned by the end of the video so you know what these things are, okay? Fellas, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is EJ Madden, and I help men quit pornography to lead a righteous marriage. So let's go and dive into the video. Fellas, I want to encourage you today to know that there's going to be 3 things that's going to happen for you to receive your breakthrough, okay? Number 1, and that is going to be having someone you can go to. Fellas, as a man, obviously we want to go in our own strength. We want to do things on our own. And also, we live in a world where it's like, you gotta make it happen on your own. The truth is, fellas, iron is always going to sharpen iron. In the broad world today, okay, a man of God who is on his own, it's gonna be very, very tough if he does not have people around him who is also on this journey, okay, wanting to achieve it as well. And if you are a man who wants to quit pornography for good, and you're not telling anyone about it, okay, fellas, you're holding it in. If a man holds it in and does not tell another brother in Christ, who has the authority, okay, in terms of quitting pornography, then what tends to happen is he just lets himself, in a tight bond. He's not telling anyone. And so you want to be the guy who's able to quit pornography, but also you need to tell someone, okay, about this. That way you can feel free about it. Because I've seen so many guys who, they don't tell anyone. It's like they go 6 months, they try to go 6 months. From January, say, oh, no, I got this, I don't understand, I'm good. And then 6 months later, they're in the same exact spot they were in. The reason why, because they didn't have accountability. They didn't tell anyone. So you got to be able to tell someone, fellas. This is going to be important for you, okay? Number 2 is going to be taking the correct action steps. Fellas, I've seen it time and time again, okay? What are you doing, I ask, what are you doing to quit pornography for good? Okay, let's say they're on day 7. Oh, I'm doing this, doing that, boom, 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 boom. Okay, what has been your highest streak? Highest streak has been maybe 50 days, okay? Do you think that this action step is going to take you from day 0 or day 7, where that person's at, to well over 600+ days? I say, oh yeah, for sure, 100%. But their highest streak was 55 days and they've been trying to do it for 2+ years. So I've seen this a lot of times, and 6 months later, you may ask them again, hey, how's your journey going? Oh, I'm still on this journey. Okay, where are you at right now? Currently on day 6. So it's like still in the same bubble. And it's like, there's a tendency in the manhood where trying to say, I got on my own, okay? I got on my own. But the truth of the matter is this, fellas. It is easier for a man to have a person who is well over, let's say he's well over 1,200 days of SR, okay? It is easier to learn from him than to go about it your own way if you've only reached 50 days. 1,200 compared to 50 days, okay, it's a big step, and it's there's a lot of days in between that. So there's a lot of lessons that he's learned in between that time frame from day 0 to day 1,200, right? So it's easier for a man to learn from someone like this, okay, to get him that breakthrough than to go on his own understanding, right? Because let's say you have a guy who's a businessman, okay? Let's say he's a business guy, and he's been working on a business for a period of time, and he's now a millionaire now, right? This guy is a millionaire, okay, is a guy who knows what he's doing in the online business. But you have this guy over here who has the same business, and he's making, let's say, $3K per month. So that's around $36,000 per year. But he wants to be a millionaire in the future. The best thing that he can do in this situation is not learn from him and himself, but to learn from someone who is a millionaire. And that is what's going to get him from point A to point B. That goes the same thing for you fellas. If you want to go to a certain level of life, obviously trying to go in your own understanding, you got to look at your current situation right now. The best thing that I've learned, still recently, is that you can't do it on your own understanding. You have to learn from people who've already been there, done that, okay? That's first and foremost, fellas. And we're going to go to number 3. And number 3, fellas, is making it a lifestyle. Now, fellas, before you take the correct action steps, okay, because this is, an important part of your journey, taking the correct action steps, you must come in with the correct mindset. Because let's say you have an action game plan step right in front of you, and you have two guys who are the same age, they similar, whatever the case may be, but you have a guy who's over here who is there for female attraction, wanting to do it for him and himself, wanting to go a 30-day challenge, things like that. He has this mindset. But then you have this guy over here. Let's say he's in there because he wants to, do it for God. He's in there because he wants to, take this away for him and his future wife, right? Because he's coming in with the correct mindset, this guy who has the same exact, action game plan, he's going to use that and he's going to prosper drastically, okay, from his mindset, because he's going in there with an intention. The guy over here who is doing it just because, right, he may take the action, but it's not going to be a purpose driven. It's not going to be an intention behind it. It's going to cause him to stay stagnated, right? So we have to look at everything from outside in, fellas. You have to come in with the correct action step, knowing that this is a lifestyle. So that means you're not just practicing it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, but you're practicing it for the day of marriage, until the day of marriage. And even when you get in marriage, still practicing sexual purity, right? Only doing it with your wife, not going out and, winding up, becoming a wide man, meaning going to this girl, going to that girl, whatever the case may be, but you're staying on a sexual purity journey with you and your wife. This is important, fellas, making it a lifestyle. Because when you brush your teeth, wash your face, it's a lifestyle. You're going to wake up, you're going to do it, right? You're not thinking about, okay, boom, gosh, I got to do this. I got to brush my teeth, and gosh, day 1,000. You're going to be thinking about, man, I'm going to, brush my teeth and wash my face. This is my time, right? So that's pretty much that, fellas. And if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment down below any other videos you guys want me to do, and now feel free to do them as well. If you have any questions, feel free to go to my IG at @e_souls for help. But until then, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.